Big Polly's World of Sports Sims presents the Hometown Football League using Action PC Football 2020. And welcome to today's installment of the Hometown Football League. I'm Big Polly coming to you. Today it's another battle of a couple of 2-2 teams as Dallas travels up to Boston to take on the New England Patriots. New England Patriots, a combination of the New England and Boston Patriots. Dallas, a combination of Cowboys and Texans. Again, I have to set the Cowboys to the computer. I will be controlling New England on a brisk October afternoon at Foxborough Stadium. Sunny skies, 10 to 20 mile an hour wind. New England won the toss and they will receive. I don't have to mention the two quarterbacks, do I? Tony Romo and Tom Brady. Tom Landry on the sidelines for the Cowboys. And of course, the Sith Lord himself, Bill Belichick. I thank Al Red Sox fan for mentioning that to me first. He will be roaming the sidelines for New England. Heron back deep for New England with Garrett and Maroney as his upbacks. Dallas in the white jerseys, New England in the blue, and we'll get this game started. Heron's going to take it and return it. And that is a kick to the 20-yard return out to the 17 as Heron took it 3 yards deep. Cunningham and Collins, your running backs for New England. Welker and Edelman, your wideouts. Gronk at tight end, you know him. Now with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, as is Tom Brady, Gray, Hanna, Coppin, Mankins, Armstrong, your offensive linemen for the Patriots. For Dallas, Jones and Martin at defensive end. White and Lilly at defensive tackle. Talk about a front four there. Howley, Hedrick, and Ware are your linebackers. Walls and Renfro, your corners. Woodson and Green will be your safeties. And on 1st and 10, we'll go to Sam Bam Cunningham, trap right. That's no gain. The great thing about I don't know if it's a great thing, but one of the things the Patriots were able to do with Brady at quarterback and win all those Super Bowls is that they did it without really a stalwart running back to carry them. They just did it with Brady, and they did it with a cast of characters at wide receiver that varied through the years, and Brady and Belichick were just the only two constants. And that's probably how they were able to survive all that long. Screen pass to Collins now on 2nd and 10. That's good. And that's a gain of 7. Hedrick made the stop. And now it'll be 3rd and 3. They'll bring Glenn in as the third wideout. But they're going to go to Gronk on a short hitch. Your throw completed to Cunningham, but there was a marker before the play.
Encroachment, defense, number 72, 5-yard penalty.
And this is going to count as Too Tall Jones, the one-time heavyweight boxer, gets called for offsides or encroachment. And that gives New England a fresh set of downs. Ball at the 30 for a 1st and 10 play. We will go to Cunningham once again, who got stuffed the first time he took the ball. Off tackle left this time. And he gets stuffed again. No gain. Hedrick makes the stop. So New England's going to have to rely on their passing game here. They'll go to Edelman, medium slant. Dallas showing blitz, but with the play call, it should hold. Here's your throw. Incomplete off the hands of Edelman. And now New England in big trouble with a 3rd and 10. Not anything they couldn't get out of, though. We'll go to Welker on a medium out. Sidelines are your friend. Marker
Pass
down.
interference, defense, number 24, automatic, 1st down.
Everson Walls gives New England a new life with a pass interference penalty. And it's now 1st and 10 at the New England 41 with 12:26 left. We're just getting started, folks. We'll pitch it right this time with Cunningham. He has had 2 carries. None of them gained any yards or lost any yards. This time, this is a gainer. 12 yards and a 1st down for Cunningham. Ball now at the 47-yard line of Dallas as they flip the field. We'll go Collins on a dive play just to give Cunningham a rest. And that's a nice play. Gain of 12, but marker.
Illegal motion. Offense. Number 83, 5-yard penalty.
And just like those things you get in the mail, if something sometimes is too good to be true, it usually is. And Welker called for illegal motion. Back New England up 5. It'll be 1st and 10, and they're on their side of the field again at the 48. Back to Cunningham, trap right. And another marker down. So
offsides, defense.
Let's adjudicate that.
5-yard penalty.
Bob Lilly called for offsides, and we've had 3 penalties already in this game, and we've only played 3 minutes and 43 seconds. To Gronk, medium hitch. That's caught. Brady had a great game last week at Carolina, threw for 303 yards, and beat the previously undefeated Panthers in an early Week 4 game, and here they are in Week 5. New England in a very tough upper East Division, and Dallas in that, what they would say in soccer is the group of death in the lower East, along with Miami, Washington, and St. Louis, all very good teams. We'll go to Collins, off tackle right on 1st and 10 from the 26. That's a gain of 11 and a first down. It was Green who finally made the stop. Cornell Green, I believe. Yes, indeed, out of Utah State. And I think Brady is thinking end zone here. We'll go to Edelman on a medium slant. And he's thinking end zone, but it didn't get there. Edelman caught it inside the 5. Good enough for a first down, so now it is 1st and goal. And Cunningham is going to come out. And let's see who they bring in here. A lot of balance on this in this backfield. They'll go to Ben Jarvis Green Ellis out of Florida. And they'll try him on a trap right. He's wearing number 42. And how do you do? A touchdown. Ben Jarvis Green Ellis. 1 carry, 1 score. Point after try is good. And the Patriots have a 7-0 lead. They took 6:11 off the clock. 8:49 left first quarter. Marsh back deep for Dallas. Renfro and Ishmael will back him up. Touchback. Let's set the offense for Dallas and the defense for New England. Smith and Walker, your running backs. Emmitt Smith and Herschel Walker. Irwin and Burford, the Dallas Texan, at wideout. Witten at tight end. Romo at quarterback. Wright, Allen, Frederick, Martin, Smith, your offensive line. McGinnis and Seymour, your defensive ends for New England. Wilfork and Adams at defensive tackle. Tippett, Brown, Vrabel will be your linebackers. Haynes and Law at corner. McCourty and Malloy will be your safeties. 1st and 10 play at the 20. Throw incomplete, looking for Irvin. Detroit played Dallas last. Dallas beat Detroit 28-23 in our Monday night game last week. 2nd and 10, the ball at the 20 still. That's to Emmitt, and Emmitt picks up 3. Emmitt Smith. They will bring Dez Bryant in as a 3rd wide receiver. Note that all the receivers wear number 88, and that's an HTFL thing. They wear the numbers that they did when they played. So this is one of these things that could happen. 3rd and 7 play. Here's Romo. He will scramble. Kind of like as he does when he plays golf. That's a gain of 8 and a first down. And that was, let's see who made the tackle. Didn't catch who made the tackle. Tippett came on a delayed blitz, but Romo was successful in evading him. 1st and 10, ball to 31. Here's Smith. He gains 3. 2nd and 7, the ball at the 34. Smith again. 1st down and more. 11 yards. And Haynes brought them down 4th tackle. Ball moves down out to the 45-yard line for a 1st and 10. Sack by Tippett, which will be a loss of 6 yards. That sets up second, and then 16 at the 39. Romo to throw, and he finds somebody, which was Emmitt Smith. A gain of 4. Brown makes the tackle. And the crowd will chant defense, defense on 3rd and 12 at the 43. That's incomplete, but a
Holding
marker.
offense. Number 77, 10-yard penalty.
Smith, and it will be declined. So now it's 4th and 12. Dallas will have to punt it back to New England, barring anything unforeseen. And it's going to land inside the 20. We will return it. And a bit of a return here. How about a return of 10? He fumbled. McGinnis picked it up. That was not a touchdown that you saw. It was just some erroneous animation. But a nice return of 10 yards. Anytime you get 10 on a punt return, that's usually pretty good. So Brady goes back to work with 4:16 left in the opening quarter. We're going to put Cunningham back in the game at running back since he is all rested now. Be a 1st and 10. We will go to Cunningham on an off-tackle right play. Gain of 3 before Bob Lilly could bring him down. Used to be in commercials back in the late 70s and early 80s. I believe he was selling hardware for like Ace or True Value or somebody else. True Value was later, the pitchman later for that was Pat Summerall. But I think at one point Bob Lilly was selling something on TV. But anyway, medium slant to Welker on 2nd and 7. That is a throw and a catch to Collins, who gains 10. Hedrick makes the stop for the Cowboys. And 4 wide going into the game for New England now. Glenn will be joined by Irving Fryer. In fact, we will go to Fryer on a short slant. That's thrown and caught by Welker. We'll go to Welker instead. Everson Walls makes the tackle. And New England kind of doing everything right now against this very good Dallas defense. When you put all the pieces together that you can when you're playing HTFL football, when you have players from 1940 and beyond playing, and they have to play a few years to be rated in the historical set, which is what we're using here with the exception of the Carolina kicker, because Carolina did not have a kicker, Mr. Sly. Off tackle right, Sam Cunningham. And the players are basically rated based on the best seasons of their career. And on that one, Cunningham picked up 13. Walls brought him down. And this historical set's a little pricey, but it comes with 11,000 players from 1940 and beyond. And if you scour through the Dave Koch Sports website, you could find a database of the players in PDF form. Sweep left for Cunningham now, 1st and 10. That's back to the line and nothing more. Hedrick makes the stop. We'll go to Gronk, medium slant. Incomplete. Woodson got in front of that. I should mention Ben Coates is the other tight end when they go to a double tight end set. And they will switch it now to 3 wide and put Brady in the gun. And they'll go to Terry Glenn on a medium cross. Not knowing what defense Dallas will play. Brady will scramble. And it's a 1-yard gain. Armstrong coming off. His return is probable, so the offensive line now, as it stands, Gray, Hanna, Coppin, Mankins, and now Holloway. 4th and 9. New England has a wind advantage, so a field goal here would be advisable. 63% chance that Gostkowski will make it from 55, and it's right down the pipe, and good. 13 seconds. Don't know if that's an omen. Left in the opening quarter, it's 10-0. New England touchback on the kickoff. And now Dallas has a play, perhaps the last play of the quarter. Likely will be, as Emmitt Smith picks up 10, gets the first down, and we've played 15, 10-0 New England. We're recording this today, I am, I don't know about we. On July 25th, 2020, my deepest condolences to the family of Regis Philbin, the TV personality who passed away, and that was reported a couple hours ago. So my best wishes to the family of Regis Philbin, a football fan, a graduate of Notre Dame. So we wish him Godspeed. Other videos I put up today was not the HTFL, the OOTP Perfect Team series. We have part 48 up for you now, and I recorded that earlier in the afternoon. Tomorrow we will do our next HTFL game. It will be an unplugged game, but the teams that we'll be playing escape me at the moment, and we'll be doing the latest in our State of the Game series, where I talk about all things sports for a little bit. First and 10, the ball at the 30. Throw and a catch to Jason Witten, former commentator who worked for Monday Night Football on ESPN for a season before returning in 2019. He catches it and it was a catch of 14 yards. McCourty makes the tackle at the 44. First and 10. From there to Smith. Smith gains 2 yards. 5 carries, 29 yards now for Emmett. They have the wind advantage now, Dallas does, for the second and the third periods. 49 yards of net offense for Dallas, 109 for New England. New England has run 17 plays, 9 rushes. Dallas has run 10, 6 rushes. But New England has the 10-0 lead. Second and 8, ball now at the 46. Incomplete. And you got to look at the description to see which 88 Romo was throwing to, and that was to Irvin, incomplete. Ty Law provided good coverage. Third and 8. A throw to Witten. That's incomplete. A little sideline pass. And that seemed to be dropped by Jason Witten. So Dallas will again punt. They have a wind advantage. See if they can dink it in inside the 10. And New England's just going to let it roll. See if it'll go for a touchback. It does not. Rolls dead at the 5. So New England takes over with 13:18 left to go. Second quarter, and in the half, it's 10-0. Tony Collins on a dive. Try to get him some breathing room, and that's good for 2. Howley on the stop. Welker, short slant. Incomplete. Third and 8. Gronk, medium hitch. Incomplete again. And Brady now 6 for 10, 65 yards. So Ryan Allen will come on and have to punt into the wind. Should have enough room to kick it with the line of scrimmage, the 7-yard line. And that seemed to be off the side of his foot a little bit. And it went out of bounds at the Dallas 47. Then the New England 47, New England's own 47. So Dallas with great field position. At the New England 47, we have 12:16 left in the half. It's 10-0 New England, but that might be changing shortly. First and 10 at the New England 47. That's to Herschel Walker. We haven't called his number yet. Gain of 10 on the first down on a swing pass. So he's got 1 catch for 10 yards. Romo so far, 3 for 7, 28 yards. Ball to 37. New England calls timeout, so we'll do that play again. New England will have 2 timeouts the remainder of the half. That's to Witten, Romo to Witten, McCourty again on the tackle, and that's a pickup of 17. See what play Romo calls here. On first and 10, that's a quick pass out to Irvin. Looks like it might have been Irvin. He was up top. Yeah, it was Michael Irvin. And Malloy was all draped over him, and Irving makes a menacing glare at the officials wanting a penalty flag, but no such luck. Second and 10 now at 20. Here's Romo, roll to his right. Looked for Witten, but Witten was not there. McCourty provided good coverage. Third and 10 now. Throw and a catch for a first down for Jason Witten. He gained 12. McCourty on the stop. First and 10, the ball now at the New England 8. Incomplete. So this wind advantage seems to help when you have it. and it seems to help the passing game of each team when they have it. Second and goal at the 8. Sideline pass to Witten, but it was dropped, and that's his second drop of the day. Third and goal now at the 8. Incomplete. Looking for Witten, not finding Witten. Field goal try is from 25 yards out. It's good by Bailey. The hold by Stepnoski, and it's 10-3 with 9:55 left in the half. So could the tide be turning here a little bit? Here's Heron back deep, touchback. So New England be well advised to use their running game with this strong of a wind disadvantage. They're going into the teeth of the wind here, a 10 to 20 mile an hour wind. Sweep right, Tony Collins. Dallas was bunched up tight. They looked like they were smelling the run. No gain. Harvey Martin drills them down. We're going to try Cunningham. Pitch right. And that's going to be a nice gain. 13 yards. Woodson on the stop. In fact, they're going to go to a double tight formation. New England is, and they're going to run away from the overloaded left side of center, and they're going to go to Cunningham off tackle right. That's a gain of 4. Everson Walls brings him down. To Collins, trap right. Keep running away from that strong side of Dallas' defense, and that's a gain of a yard. 3rd and 5. Gronk, cross, smash. Caught, first down, but a marker.
Holding, offense, number
It's
70,
coming back.
10-yard penalty.
Logan Mankins called for the holding. You see him there out of Fresno State. 4 wides in the game now. 4. New England will go medium pass, and we're going to go not to Walker, but to Edelman. Sack. Harvey Martin collides with Tom Brady. That's a loss of a 10 yards. So it's now going to be 4th and a cab ride from Nantucket. Here's Ryan Allen back deep. And a nice return of 12 yards by Martin. So that moves it to the 50. 1st and 10. Ball right on that HTFL shield. Romo to Walker. 1 yard gain on the run. 2nd and 9. Ball to 49. Marker down.
Holding,
We'll check that
offense,
out.
number 70, 10-yard penalty.
Rayfield Wright gets called for holding. Move Dallas back 10. 2nd and 19. Ball to 41. Romo in the shotgun. He throws. Incomplete. Deflected by Malloy. Nearly intercepted by Haynes. Intended for Des Bryant. 3rd and 19 now. 88s are wild. Incomplete. This time Romo was looking for, well, it didn't say. Doesn't say what he was looking for. Punting time. That's Danny White in the punt, by the way. And New England's going to set up for the return and risk it. 3-yard return for Heron. Move it out to the 14, where it's 1st and 10. Cunningham, trap right. And Cunningham, who has had an exceptional running game so far. 30 yards. That gets him to 9 carries for 75 yards. And let's see what they do here. Looks like it's going to be an end around to Edelman. And Edelman with 11 more yards before Cornell Green could get to him. They'll go double tight. They'll bring in Collins. Trap right. Collins with a gain of 2. Go back to the normal set. We'll go to Cunningham and we'll pitch it right. And Cunningham continues to have success on the outside. He gains 14 there. He's at 89 yards on the day on 10 carries. That's a season high for him. And there's still 2:21 left. New England will not call a play before the 2-minute warning. It's 10-3 New England. We'll go Edelman, medium fly. Brady's going to run. Gain of 3. They have 2 timeouts left, so Brady will call the play at the line. 2nd and 7, a medium pass to Welker. Welker and his orchestra. Sack by Ware. DeMarcus Ware out of Troy. And that's a 9-yard loss and make it a 3rd and 16. New England's going to call a timeout before anything. A $1.24. And they're going to look for Gronk on a long fly. The throw instead is to
Roughing the passer,
Welker,
defense.
and
Number 74, automatic, first down.
Bob Lilly gets called for roughing the passer, so add 13 more yards, and New England in great shape. 1st and 10 at the Dallas 12 with 1:15 left. New England with 1 timeout, Dallas with all 3 of theirs. And it looks like they're going to go full house. And they're going to bring Maroney in for a sweep left. Oh, that was a bad play. A loss of 3 yards. 1:09 on the clock. They're going to stick with the full house and go Cunningham. Trap right. Marker down.
Encroachment, defense. Number 79, 5-yard penalty.
Not Hartford. That's my franchise hockey manager team. Dallas. A little eager in that full house formation New England was showing. And they get called for offsides. I think it was Harvey Martin who picked that up. 2nd and 8, the ball at the 10 now. We'll go Gronk, medium hitch for pay dirt. There you go. Rob Gronkowski, with the touchdown. And Green Ellis got the first touchdown for New England. Here's the point after try by Gostkowski. It's good. 17-3 with 43 seconds left in the first half. It's going to be an angled kick. Marsh was able to get to it still, and he gains 22 yards to the 29. 28-yard line. There you go. 35 seconds left. Dallas with all 3 timeouts. Smith up the middle, a draw play, and he gains 13 yards. Smith has 6 carries for 42. New England not burning a timeout, but Dallas will. 1st and 10, ball at the 41. Shotgun with 2 in the backfield. 2 running backs. Incomplete pass. Looking for Emmitt Smith. We have 18 seconds left in the half. Screen to Smith, but it was a little in front of him. McCourty makes the coverage. 10 seconds left. A 3rd and 10 now. Romo fumbles. And a loss of 5. We got the ball back. And Dallas just might want to go in for the half and limit the damage they have done to themselves, and they do that. We go to the second half after a brief timeout. 17-3 New England. And here we go, folks, getting ready to start the second half of play with New England holding a 14-point lead. 97 yards of total offense for Dallas, 187 for New England. Dallas has run 27 plays. Romo having a very bad day so far, 5 of 18, 57 yards. And they have rushed 9 times for 46. Brady, not a bad day, 8 out of 12, 85 yards. Most of that came in the first quarter. They have rushed it 20 times for 121. So New England has run 32 plays to Dallas's 27. But New England has been more effective offensively, and that's why they have that 14-point lead. We have Marsh back deep for Dallas, and we'll start the second half. New England in the blue, Dallas is in the white. 1st and 10, ball to 20. The give to Smith. Rabel introduces himself to Smith and says, "One day I'm going to be coaching the Tennessee Titans." No gain. Second and 10, the ball at the 20. Smith upended again behind the line.
Holding offense. Number 82, 10-yard penalty.
And to make matters worse, they get a holding penalty called on Jason Witten. So now, second and 20, ball at the 10. A long throw, incomplete. Third and 20, ball still at the 10. Going to be a cab ride from Menford for the Cowboys, and that was a fly to Witten that falls incomplete. New England will definitely set up the return. Don't like to use the punt block unless I really need to do so in a last gasp situation like a fourth quarter or something like that. Anyway, the punt went 51 yards with the wind at Dallas's back. Nice punt by Danny White, and it was Herron who returned it 7 yards. 13:53 left. We are just beginning the third quarter, and we're going to go to Cunningham, trap left. Try to catch Dallas by surprise. A gain of 2, giving Cunningham now 91 yards. He's 9 away from 100. Pitch it right to Cunningham. And there's his 100-yard gain. And he gains a lot more, 21. Goes over 100 on his 12th carry. Out of USC. Ball to 31. Probably knew John McKay pretty well. Played on the 76 Patriots, probably a little before and a little after. We'll go Welker on a medium fly. Instead, it's a dump off to Gronkowski, and that's not a bad choice to dump it off to. Woodson on the tackle after a gain of 12. First and 10. The Patriots smelling blood in the water here. I think they got Dallas right where they want them. Off tackle left, Cunningham, and another 5 yards. Back to the base formation. They'll go to Gronk. He'll look for his second touchdown of the day on a medium hitch, which is how he's got his first touchdown. Incomplete. And it looked like Brady and Gronkowski were not on the same page. Third and 5. Screen to Cunningham, who has 1 reception already today. And his second's going to be for a touchdown. 14 yards. And here's Gostkowski to put New England up 24-3, and he does. 10:30 left. Third quarter, and New England having a field day, up 21, but we have a long way to go yet. Here's Marsh back deep for Dallas. In front of the goal line, he takes it out.
Holding, receiving team.
Ed Jones, Too Tall Jones, called for holding. Oh, and that's going to back Dallas up to their own 6. So it's going from bad to worse for Dallas here. Here's your first down play. Romo, right on the goal line, he tries to throw it to Herschel Walker, and that's incomplete. Couldn't find an open man. Everybody covered well by the Pats. Second and 10. Screen pass to Walker, and that one did not find the mark. Incomplete. Third and 10 at the 6. Incomplete. Now here is where I'm going to go for a punt block. 6-yard line. And that's only a return of 1 yard by Herron and a 52-yard punt by Danny White. So will New England continue to go for the jugular here? I would say so. Coaching them anyhow. Sweep left. Stam Bam Cunningham. No gain. But he's already got 117 yards on the day. We'll go to Collins. Short pass. Oh, a forced fumble. And Bob Lilly forced a fumble, but Brady, close to the ball, he picked it up and fell on it right there. Third and 11. We'll go to Edelman, Mr. Edelman, on a medium out. He catches it, but it's going to be short, 9 yards. He needed 11. Fourth and 2, the ball at the 49. I don't like running fake punts, although if I did, I think with fake punts and with fake field goals, you have to have a tell on your opponent for a play to be effective. And normally, in a game context, you wouldn't know when that would be the case. Ryan Allen, sideline punt, and into the wind. That did not go far. 28 yards only. And Dallas with a little breathing room now. First and 10 at their own 21. 7:45 left in the third. Gain of 2 for Emmitt Smith. Richard Seymour brought him down. Second and 8 play. Walker, incomplete. Brown, I believe that was Troy Brown. No, I could be wrong about that, folks. Vincent Brown provided coverage. Third and 8. Screen to Walker. Walker will have the first down. And it's first and 10 at the 31 for the Cowboys / Texans. Incomplete. Romo having a terrible day. Oh, I would agree with that. 6 completions out of 26 passes. And even with the wind advantage, he's not having a very good time finding open receivers. On that, he was looking for Irvin, and that was incomplete. Romo finds his man there, Irvin. He's now 7 for 27. He gains 9. Third and a yard, ball to 40. That's a slant to Bryant that gains 17. So can Tony Romo get it going here? First and 10 at the Patriot 43 now. Here's Romo back in the pocket. It's got to be rattled with all these incompletions, and there was another one to Herschel Walker. Second and 10, ball to 43. New England playing very good pass coverage. You got to give testimony to them, too, on this terrible day Romo's having, and that's another incompletion. Romo now 8 for 30. Give me back my stat box. Thank you. Third and 10, ball to 43 in New England. That's incomplete. And now Romo was 8 for 31. If I was controlling Dallas, I'd be switching quarterbacks. Burford was the intended receiver there. I'm going to watch for a fake punt. This would be prime real estate to try that. That goes out of bounds at the 1. Danny White with another nifty punt. Triple tight ends in for New England. 4:16 left. They got 99 yards to go for a touchdown. Cunningham, dive play. A fumble. Dallas has it. Dallas recovers at the 1-yard line of New England. Oh boy. And Jay Novacek is in. He will be in as the second tight end on this play. Played in the 90s on those great teams that had Michael Irvin, Troy Aikman, and Emmitt Smith. First and goal at the 1. Should be an easy score here, I would think. And yes,
The previous
touchdown,
play
Emmitt
is under
Smith, but
review.
it's being reviewed. We'll hold on a
Upon
moment.
further review, the runner was stopped short of the end zone.
Okay. So not a touchdown. He was stopped short. In HTFL football, each team gets one challenge, but all scores and all turnovers are subject to review by the replay booth. Second and goal. Smith appears to have scored again, and this time it'll stick. Touchdown. 24-9 with the point after to come. Hit by Bailey. 24-10. 4 minutes left in the third, so we have 19 minutes left to go in the game. Dallas is now up to 134 yards of total offense. New England with 249. Dallas with 44 plays, and New England with 41. Heron back deep. I do not think Dallas will try an onside kick, and it'll be down for a touchback. New England's kick. Cunningham, trap right. So you run away from the 8 in the box in that overloaded left side that Dallas has. Second and 7. Go play action and try Ben Coates. That's caught. And Coates at it, 13 yards. I was mentioning the Cowboys have three receivers. When they go to three wide, they all wear 88, but you have two tight ends for New England that wear 87. Trap left, Cunningham. Try to catch him off guard, and that works for 5 yards. Hedrick on the stop. And Brady, 12 for 17, 133 yards. And he's pretty much kept it on the ground. 17 rushes, 17 throws to go with the 27 rushes. Kind of an opposite of what Dallas has been doing. Slant to Welker on 2nd and 5. And that'll increase the averages. Gain of 10. Welker. Walls brought him down. And now the ball at the Dallas 49 with a $1:42 to go in the third. Cunningham, trap right. Again, Dallas goes 8 in the box, and it's a 1-yard rush. Martin brings him down. Cunningham, a dive for 2 yards. Jones again on the stop. That'll be the end of quarter number 3. New England 24, Dallas 10. 15 more minutes to go, unless we go to overtime. 3rd and 7 play now for New England at the 46. Glenn on a medium hitch will be the called play. Incomplete. Cornell Green broke that up. I don't know why the crowd's cheering, unless that's Dallas bringing some fans to Boston. Now New England has the wind advantage now. They will try to soft shoe it in with Ryan Allen trying a sideline punt. See how far that went. That went to the 12, 34 yards. Tony Hill will come in as the 4th wideout for Dallas. As they go to a 4-wide set, they keep Emmitt Smith in. 1st and 10 at the 12. And Romo's bad day is continuing. Incomplete. Malloy tipped it. And now Romo, 8 out of 32. 2nd and 10. And Romo is now 8 out of 33. Looking for Bryant, and Haynes tipped that. 3rd and 10 at the 12. Romo. This time it's a catch. Bryant on the play. He makes 15 yards. Haynes brought him down. 1st and 10. The ball, the 27. Deflected by Malloy. So Romo's bad day continuing. 9 out of 35 now. 2nd and 10 at the 27. Screen to Smith, but a fumble. Recovered by Tony Hill. So Romo finally gets to 10 completions. 3rd and 2 at the 35. And that is Smith, who gains 6. Emmitt Smith, and that's a 1st down. They're only down 14. If they can somehow pull it together, you never know. And Romo got socked after that throw, looking for Smith, and Tippett was up providing the coverage. Andre Tippett. 2nd and 10, ball at the 41. That's a gain of 6 for Emmitt. Now 3rd and 4 at the 47. Emmitt will be selling you some Just for Men hair gel. That's a gain of 9 for Smith. Hair coloring. And a pickup of 9. McCourty makes the tackle, and Smith now with 12 carries, 57 yards, 3 rushes for 21. 3 catches for 21 yards. 1st and 10, ball to 44. Get with it, Paulie. Marker
Holding
down.
Offense number 70, 10-yard penalty.
Martin called for a hold. Back it up 10. 1st and 20, ball at the 46. Romo. I'm smelling an interception. That's why.
Holding offense.
That's going to be declined.
10-yard penalty.
And New England's going to have the ball. And Haynes has his 3rd interception of the season. 24-10. And I think New England's mission here is going to be just let that clock run down as much as possible. Off tackle right for Collins. He gains 3. And New England's going to let that clock roll. Pitch right, Cunningham, who's had a great day so far. Gain of 2. And it's going to be 3rd and 5. They'll go full house and bring Maroney in. Sweep left. And Maroney gains 2, and that's all. And he was forced out of bounds. 8:27 left. Ball at the 40 is going to be pooch punt time for Ryan Allen. And that's going to be taken at the 7 by Martin, but only returned 3 yards. They're sticking with Romo despite the fact that he's 11 out of 39. When's the last time you ever heard of a quarterback going 11 out of 39? Well, anyway, 1st and 10 at the 10. They got to go 90 yards to get a touchdown. Seymour. That wraps up Smith for no gain. 2nd and 10 at the 10. And Smith breaks loose here, 7 yards. 7:28 left in the final quarter. 3rd and 3. And the Cowboys only down 14, so a couple of big plays and they're back in it. That's Romo to Bryant for a gain of 8. Throw, a catch, back-to-back completions for Romo. How about that? 14 yards to Burford. Ball to 39, 1st and 10. Gain of 2 for Emmitt Smith. Haynes on the stop. 2nd and 8, ball to 41. Here's Romo. That's thrown and caught by Tony Hill, who gains 12. So Romo is now 14 out of 42. 1st and 10, ball to 47. Smith picks up 6. And Dallas wasting a lot of time here. 2nd and 4. Smith on a screen and a marker down.
Holding offense. Number 77, 10-yard penalty.
Smith again called for holding, who's the right tackle. 2nd and 14 at the 49 of Dallas. There's your throw, incomplete. 3rd and 14 at the 49, incomplete. Now 4th and 14, they're not even going to try to go for it here. Dallas is going to punt it to New England. Marker down.
Offsides. Defense. 5-yard penalty.
Only makes it 4th and 9. And now they bring Romo back out. Interesting. 4th and 9 play at the New England 46. Screen to Smith, but it's not enough for the first. 5 yards, and that's all. Tippett at the stop at the 41. And now New England has a 24-10 lead with 4:54 left. Trap right. Sam Bam Cunningham. Howley with a huge hit on Cunningham. No gain. But the imperative mission here for the Patriots is to run off as much clock as they can. Dive for Tony Collins. Gain of 2. 4:05 left. They again go full house. And it's going to be a jet sweep. No, I can't do that with a full house. It's going to be a stretch play to Maroney. And Maroney gains yards. He gains 6 to go into positive rushing yard territory. And let's see here. Play was stopped because of an errant penalty call that turned out to be not a penalty. 4th and 2, ball at the 49. You don't want to give Dallas any field position to play with. Sideline punt Ryan Allen. That goes out at the 10. Nice punt. 41 yards. Dallas again. They bring Romo back on. 15 of 45 on the day. Incomplete. No, it was completed. Sante Samuel was injured. A gain of 3. That was to Emmitt Smith. 2nd and 7. So Romo was having not too bad of a go of it here in these last 2 drives. That was to Burford for 19. And it was, didn't see who made the tackle there. First and 10, ball to 32. To Smith. Smith to the sidelines quickly. He gains 5. Davis goes out of the game. Second and 5, ball to 37. That's for New England, by the way. That's completed to Burford. And Seymour has tweaked his shoulder, but he will stay in. First and 10 now at the 46. You got a minute 55 left. Dallas is going to have to
start. Offense. Number
get
77,
aggressive.
5-yard penalty. Repeat first down.
How many times have we seen Smith, the right tackle, get called for penalties in this second half? First and 15 at the 41. Bromo underneath to Smith, 5 yards. But Dallas needs plays bigger than that right now. They call a timeout. They have 2 left. New England has all 3. Second and 10. To Irvin. Irvin will be upended right there after a gain of 4. 71st play of the game for Dallas. Incomplete. That was to Bryant. 4th and 6. Do or die here for the Cowboys, I would think. And it's due as Smith gets to the sidelines real fast after a gain of 12. So move the chains. First and 10. Ball to 38. Don't start eating dinner yet. Incomplete.
Holding. Offense. Number 72, 10-yard penalty.
Back. Dallas up 10. Back 10. Romo now 22 out of 53 for 219 yards. Long throw. Finds nobody. McCourty was all over one of the receivers. It was Tony Hill, the intended receiver. He wanted the flag, but to no avail. Second and 20 at the Patriot 48. A throw incomplete to Hill. Third and 20. McCourty provided coverage on that last play.
Personal foul.
This time,
15-yard penalty. Automatic. First down.
Dallas stays alive. They have 47 seconds left. The ball to 33. They have to get a touchdown to have any chance. Fumble. Pounced on by Romo. And New England could not get it back. Loss of 10. 1 timeout left for Dallas. Second and 20 at the 43. Incomplete. Romo's trying to throw a screen to Smith. 56 passes now for Tony Romo. Don't know if that's an HTFL record, but if not, it's got to be close. Third and 20, ball to 43. Romo. Intercepted by Tim Fox. And the Patriots just go on cruise control here. Brady takes a knee. And that should be that. And it's all over. Finally. 24-10, New England over Dallas. Romo rounded up 22 out of 57 for 219 yards and threw 2 picks. We'll set up the summaries here. New England gained 18 more yards than Dallas did. Each team scored every time they went to the red zone. New England actually had a better time of possession at 34:09. 15 penalties in this game. Dallas ran 76 plays because they threw it 57 times. New England did the opposite. They ran 36, threw it 19, 55 total plays they called. Turnovers, New England had one very costly one at the 1-yard line that set up Dallas's only touchdown, and Dallas threw 2 picks. Well, you already know about Tony Romo today. He did not have a very good game. His passing rating at 35.6. I'd give Cunningham the game ball for his 128 yards of rushing. And yeah, Romo was the big story, but in a negative light. Dallas will now go to, as the Action PC Sports page updates, they will be 2-3 with Miami, tied in last place. But this is a very good division, the lower East. New England moves up to 3-2. If Philadelphia wins their game, Philadelphia would own the tiebreaker on them. New York will still be in first place no matter what happens this week with their 4-0 record. Next three games, we have Buffalo and Jacksonville next for you tomorrow, scheduled for tomorrow. That's the unplugged game. Then Philadelphia travels to 0-4 Tampa Bay, and then Minnesota travels to hot Atlanta to take on the Falcons. Cunningham was indeed the player of the game today. Kenny Anderson was the player of the game last week in our last game, Cincinnati beating Miami in the first game of week number 5. So I hope you enjoyed today's game wherever you are and whenever you see this. This has been Big Paulie coming to you. Good night and God bless, and we'll catch you again real soon. Bye bye for now, everybody.